Welcome back to Code to Enhance Learning Advanced Web Development video series. In the last video, we saw the draft of the game Guess the Word and learn about arrays and how to use them. In this lesson, we are going to make the words ready for the games. Yes, it's time to add the actual game content. So, what exactly are we doing today? In this theme 1, Fun and Learn, lesson 2, Make the word ready, we will do 3 main things. Objective of today's lesson is we will program the word ask in Word Explorer. In this game, we are going to learn 3 new concepts, that is join method, second one console, and third one is console.log. So let's understand join method. The join method returns a string by joining all the elements of an array. The arrays are separated by separator. The defaulter is in round bracket. It is defined or it is separated by a comma. For example, to joining all the elements of an array word, the following program will be used. For example, here I am going to take a variable word and I am going to pass an array like apple. Then I am going to call the word array using alert word, and then I am going to join the word using alert word dot join. Let's take an example of join method. So I have opened my code file and I'm going to write my code in script tag. So I'm going to take one variable called word and I'm going to pass an array to this variable. So I'm going to pass a letter. So I'm going to pass one letter and it is separated by comma. Then again second letter and it is separated by comma. Like this, I'm going to create an array of letters. Like this, I have completed my array. Then I'm going to pass the word in alert. So I'm going to call the word variable here, word, and then I'm going to call the join method here. For that I'm going again use alert, then word dot join, and here we have completed our example. The join method of an array instance creates and returns a new string by concatenating all of the elements in this array and separated by comma or a specified separator strings. If the array has only one item, then that item will be returned without using the separator. So let's take an output for this. Better understanding, if I remove the double quotes in join method and save my program and take a look of our output, how our output looks like. So here our first alert is look like this, the whole array is like this, and then the second alert is also look like the same because it is not accepting the string. But if I'm going to pass the double quotes in join method because we want a string, so then again I'm going to save my program and then going to run again. Have to remove the here and then I'm going to run program here. The first alert is look like this, it is separated by commas, but the second alert is look like this, it is come out as a string, whole string or a whole word. So this is how our join methods work. What is console in JavaScript? Good question. In JavaScript, a web console is a tool which is mainly used to log information associated with a web page. It enables us to interact with a web page by executing JavaScript expression in the content of the page. In JavaScript, the console is an object which provides access to the browser debugging console. The console object provides us with the several different methods like console.log. Let's take a view of a console. Now we are going to take a look of a console. Here in my browser, I am using Chrome browser. Here you need to right click and then you need to click on the inspect button. Here you can see there are lots of options here, but I want console. So here in upper section, the second option is console. You can see we are in our console section. Now we are going to learn console.log method. It is used to show the output to the console. We can put any type inside the log, be it a string, array, object, boolean, etc. The console.log method, one of the most popular method is console.log. In JavaScript, when you run the code, the message will be shown in the browser's developer console. You can open it by pressing F12 and clicking on the console tab. Now let's see how to use console.log method. Let's take an example for console.log method. So again I am opening here my code file, and in script tag I am going to pass, or I'm going to create a new variable called name, and again I'm going to create an array of a names. For example, like Tinku, again I'm going to separate it by comma. Again I'm going to add a second name and it is separated by comma, and the third name is Priya. So I have completed my array here, and now I'm going to use console.log method, and I'm going to pass the variable or our array name here. So like this. So I am going to save my program here and I'm going to run this. Here in this browser, we want an output in console. For that, we are going to right click in on page, then inspect, and then we are going to in console section, and now you can see here our arrays look like in console section. Now we have learned three main concepts, that is what is join method, what is console, and what is console.log method. Here I have a task for you. Open your save file and write a code with an array having list of words that you want to users to guess in the word explorer. Also show the words in the console. Now it's quiz time. What is console? There are four options. Right, the answer is option B. The second quiz is, how can you show all the elements of the array tree on the console? Also there are four options. Right, the answer is option B. Here we have completed our lesson. That's the end of lesson 2. You have just made your words ready for the game and learned 3 new JavaScript concepts. In the next lesson, we will start making the actual word guessing work. Super exciting, right? Thanks for watching, keep practicing, and don't forget to explore, experiment, and enjoy.